Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Metaphor ReFantazio, and we're going to try this, but we don't know if we're going to be able to do this. And tomorrow we have Louise's Soiree, so we're going to be continuing on with the story. Let's rumble. Okay, so for this one we can't use skills.
Come on.
Our challenger of vernacular is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. And fight.
I see the enemy. Come and get me. Forward!
Very impressive.
Time for some close combat.
I see, so we just have to fight like this. Gotcha.
Right there. Charging in. Forward! Charging in.
Well done.
Come on.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
There they are. Time for some close combat. Charging in. Forward! Charging in. Forward! Time for some close combat.
Right on the money.
A brilliant bang-on blow by our challenger vernacular. Magnificent work. All the monsters have been annihilated. Okay.
Bravo.
I'll take it. Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks, you've been promoted to Bronze 1. If you win the next match, you'll receive a special reward. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Oh, very nice, okay.
Look at you!
Well, the audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all those eyes on you. I got through the ranked match. I feel like taking the challenges improved my courage.
All right.
Fight another day.
The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Okay, well, we're not moving the needle. We're still stuck at 26, but hey.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. At last.
Right. Everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
Aren't we going in by ourselves? That's gonna be interesting. First, we all greet Louise together, let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Louise's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Louise and buy whatever time we can. Understood. Well, we have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Louise's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. Well, no pressure, right?
Some things...
You're kind of making me nervous.
Huh?
Oh, come on. At least try to fake some confidence. Okay, we move at nightfall. All right, main story, let's go. How is Juna gonna play into this? That is my major question. What is she actually
Sharp
up to?
soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her
she
voice.
is.
Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaress forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Now, we know that Louise is a very, very smart person. I'm wondering if he knows that we're up to something. It makes me nervous. Lord Louise for the throne. We're playing into it.
Count Louis will be king!
Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Louis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
I don't trust Griffith.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
You can never trust Griffith.
Hey, new boy.
What's gonna happen?
Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Ha!
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, this seems like my opportunity to slip out. I wonder if Glodell is gonna follow us, though. He might be the one to come after us in the end. Okay, we're at 23. We're very close to being top 20. More people have taken an interest in me, and Louise has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Prince's Curse. We managed to slip out of the Soiree and infiltrate the Charadrius, while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. I bet you that we're gonna walk straight in there without any problems, but we're gonna have to fight our way out. How much you want to bet? Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the Soiree.
Look.
The lift to Louise's quarters is over there. What was that? We need to be careful, so let's sneak in quick. Hang on, there are guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. Okay, I'm gonna make a guess here. We obviously know Juna's up to something, and we know that we're getting more party members. I think Juna might be joining us, and I'm wondering if she's gonna join us here at some point and help us escape. We're about to find out. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. Oh no, did they change it? What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Right, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. This is our chance.
No way.
Okay, but the fact that they drew swords thinking that Juna was in there makes me think that maybe somebody's caught on to what she's doing already. Are they already after her? The key's not working. Oh, this is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, God.
Oh, this isn't good. What do? We don't have much time. All of our work for naught.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
And it's probably Luis who set it loose on him.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
Careful, Stroll.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Dude, Stroll is not going to be able to keep his cool about this. Fuck.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
That's a really twisted view of meritocracy. That's like the furthest you can take it, you know, like meritocracy to the extreme where basically it's like only the strong survive.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
Yep, he noticed.
Brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Yep. Glodell is going to be our big boss, I think. At least one of them. We might actually end up running into a human, too. We know that he's doing human experiments somewhere on the ship. So I would not be surprised if we have to fight a human as well. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. What is Juna doing? Is she trying to crash this ship? Yeah, I guess if they're being forced downwards, then this is taking off, so what is Juna doing? Hey, what's going on? That wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Oh, wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. Well, we're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ram straight into that sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. Yeah, she's trying to take this thing down. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. Now we're truly stuck on our own, because nobody else can get to us if we're in the air. Oh dear.
Phew! Close one! What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Yeah, maybe being on the deck was actually a bad call.
What's going on?
If they tip the other way and we slide off the side of the ship, that wouldn't be good.
Earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Oh, good. Great, we're dead. Game over. Hot damn, dude.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Charadrius?
No.
I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull. But failure is not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
Let's start by getting back inside.
But...
Great, yeah, would love to, but I don't see a way in. I'd say that option is out.
What do we do?
Are you serious? Louise's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. Then actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Louise's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? Well, if you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Well, okay. Literally, she said she's ride or die. Thank you, Gallica. I love the support. Louise's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing section by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your back. Please don't kill us. I'll do my best. Use the movement keys to control the protagonist while he's on a sword, and use the areas wider than normal as scaffolds. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. However, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Louise's quarters. So we're looking for...
Gangway! Look at you!
Bro, there is like no turning radius on that.
This isn't happening.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Gangway! Yeah!
Honestly, the controls feel really bad. Like really, really bad.
This isn't happening.
I see.
Incredibly unresponsive feeling in my opinion, but...
Gangway!
Hold on, is there like a way to slow down? Not really, it's just like all or nothing it feels like.
Yeah! I knew it! Look at that!
We actually made it. We got to Louise's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
Technically, I died twice. Is this the first time we've ever seen her standing? She's not even flying. Like, have we ever seen her standing on something? We've seen her sit on a lot of stuff. I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Wait, yeah. Just in time. If we'd stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it. So it was in a book, so it might be on the bookcase. That seems like a decent place to check, right? Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse formula's hidden somewhere, like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something? Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. It's gonna end up being behind that painting. I'm seeing several books on magic stacked on this shelf. No formula yet. Definitely noticed something about spells, though. Where the heck is it? Well, we'll just have to keep looking. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look!
Are these are royal flowers, the ones Louis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this, it's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. Books on books about magic here. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formula's on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Once again, we do not know he is the one who crafted the curse on the prince. In fact, I'm really thinking he's not. It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area. Okay, so that's going into an area that we haven't explored yet, out in the islands. Because that's Oceania on the left. And we have not moved onto the islands in the middle yet. So I think that might be where we're going next.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never even heard of this place. Well, if Louise is interested in this island for some reason, I wonder why. Is that just the Charadrius? Yeah. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Charadrius.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Louis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah, still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. Huh, can't get it open. This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. What is it? Find something? Hold up, is that...
Look!
That's
the same novel that you have!
Voiced.
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! But which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Yeah, that's a lot of magic formulas. Juna? Juna. Hi, girl.
What are you doing here?
Her and her crazy long hair. I'm running an errand.
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here?
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. Uh-huh. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, keep your cool, bro.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Her immediate response when she's caught is just like, okay, I'm gonna woo this man. I'm gonna make him rock hard, and then I'll get out of this. And honestly, in many situations that might work for you, Juna. I don't think it's gonna work here though.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you plotting exactly? What are you up to, girl? Look at that portrait right now. Tongue out, a little mischievous.
What exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica?
Better remember it.
Your name is Gallica.
Wait, why do you know that name?
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Are we working for the same fucking people? Did the people who sent us on our mission send her on hers too? What is going on?
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the
Fucking
door's
Glodell.
locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal!
How do you know she's in there? Did you hear us through the door?
And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
You wish, Glodell. He still doesn't know your name.
Everything's falling apart!
He forgot it somewhere along the way.
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse.
Damn, we're working for the same person.
I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
And her sister is that Ishkia girl, so...
Who are you?
So she might be on our side too.
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Yeah, let's go beat up Glodell. Why not?
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne.
Yeah,
for
for
all
sure.
who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis!
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels.
I think that they're leading us to believe that we're caught, these three. But I think that they caught on to Juna. I think it's Juna that he's about to out.
Wretched rat! If you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Okay.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
They're drunk, just push them out of the way. It shouldn't be that hard.
Hey, Dell! Look!
Your ship is flying away.
It's airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this.
I think I'm coming to like these two. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, even I don't know, but like there's a possibility they may end up on our side or they may just be enemies throughout the entire thing. But I like them even if they are enemies. So,
You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Dell, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Dell!
This is no good.
The runner stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Juna and Glodell.
What now?
Okay. Honestly, let's stick with healer for now. I'm okay with it. It's open. Earlier we weren't able to get through. The trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way, and that's why... And that'd be why Glodell was able to get in here too. Oh, this is bad. All set? No telling what might happen in a situation like this. Let's try it. Right, we've got to hurry. Stop it!
Was that?
That was Juna. I think she's on the deck. We're gonna help her. Yeah, not gonna ignore a distress call. Alright, to the deck then.
No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now.
I am. Big old
I'd hate
softy.
to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Let's kick his ass.
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Okay, damn. Freaking hellhound over here. You didn't tell me you could do that.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
It's pretty cool, honestly.
Has been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Renaissance war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else!
Dude's eye was twitching.
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Yeah, don't taunt him when he's got a blade to your neck.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do?
Right now, all we can do is make it through this.
If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Okay, so can't attack because of what?
We can do?
Gotcha, so it's doing it automatically.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Is she about to awaken? Shit's about to happen.
Let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Damn, Glodell, fuck you, bro.
I am Glodell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful.
Since when has he been at the top of the rankings? What?
Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection?
He's
I'm
not
more
that
of a man
popular,
than
right?
that bastard Luis could ever be.
Over my dead body. I am Juani's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the
Hell
start.
yeah.
You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What? How do you know?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Hell yeah.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who
Let's get your
hast
sister in
borne
here
the
too,
weight
huh?
of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light.
New
Thou
party
art
member.
the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Oh, what is this archetype gonna be? Wasn't there one called like singer or dancer or something? So this is gonna be the singer, right?
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey.
You tell him.
Music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
We have a new party members, ladies and gents.
See? So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me.
No, changing of masks, that's a Persona 5 thing. This one's a little different.
That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while.
So Grius also knew about the power, so whoever this group is that has set up all of this stuff that is working for the prince, including Grius and including me and Gallica, like she knew Gallica's name. Apparently there's been a group of them that were studying archetypes. And through her sister, maybe as the scholar, they got close to being able to do it, but not quite. Because Grius, he said that he had experience with it, but it wasn't quite complete. So, yeah, I'm thinking that Juna and her sister, her sister's name started with an R, right? Like Rayla or something like that? I can't remember. Anyways, let's just keep going though.
Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
All right, the masked dancer archetype. All right, so that's why she said the mask thing. Along with its own skills, the masked dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. Cool. Okay. She's basically a Persona user with the potential. That's even the Persona 5 like symbol for the mask, I think. I think they use that symbol in Persona 5. The Seeker's Mask is currently equipped to obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia. Special experiments is new. Okay.
He wants a brutal fight? And he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
Passive increases success rate of skills that inflict status elements. You've got Tetra Break, you've got Tarukaja, one ally's attack, Cyclo, and Infernal Vortex. Okay.
Gale! You hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm.
Don't let him down, Juna!
Flare!
I'll show you! Howling wind!
By this power, I've got my own tricks!
Take this!
Watch me! Gale!
You hit their weakness!
My star
Don't let him
is
down,
rising!
Juna.
How about this?
Behold this power!
Let's go! Light! A tough one!
Stay strong, Hector!
Does that have a heal? Okay, not a very big one.
Mask dancer! Howling wind!
You hit their weakness!
Don't
let him down,
nothing!
Juna.
Flare!
Hector! Damn Damn it! Damn you all!
Don't. I'll show you! Raging fire!
Die!
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness!
Death to all
Here's your opening,
traitors!
Captain! How's this?
That helped. Let's go! Flare!
Oh, that hurt!
This is just what I need!
Die!
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness! Behold this power! That's your opening, Captain!
By this power!
I call upon a royal soul!
Die!
Glodell, you wish, bro. You wish. Never stood a chance, the poor guy.
That's your opening, Captain!
Help!
Should have tried one of their synthesis, but that's okay. May not even have them available. Magician White Mask. Okay, so those things that we've been getting are probably going to be used to craft the experiments then, whatever those are. Okay, it looks like she comes in at rank 5 already with this masked dancer.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
God, what a scumbag.
Why? What's happening?
We're high enough in the ranking? How does that work, like, thematically through the game?
No. I'm the future king.
Literally, nobody can kill me, right?
I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us.
Jesus.
But why now?
What the hell?
We have a lot to explain,
Dead.
huh?
You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brylehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Glodell went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna,
We're so
I'm sorry.
smooth.
Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
She's smooth. I'll give her that.
Was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
So Glodell is he's literally dead. Damn, I was not expecting that at all.
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Is she referring to me?
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Sure,
Anyway,
Fidelio.
I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
He suspects us.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Yeah, you don't trust us for 1 second. He's already thinking about how me and June are full of shit.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped and Lady June and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Glodell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true...
So at what level do you need to be for the king's magic to take effect? And so it seems like it might only take effect when it's one candidate towards another. So other monsters and things obviously could kill me if they wanted to. But one candidate can't try and kill another candidate. Ever? It doesn't matter if we're ranked high or low? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure exactly how that protection magic is working. Technically, everybody is a part of the competition, so there has to be a threshold of, like, at a certain height. Because otherwise, nobody in the world would be able to kill anybody else, because literally everybody is technically a part of the competition. Everybody has a chance. So it has to be at a certain point. So maybe it's just like, you know, top 30 or whatever, you know? We don't really know exactly where that king's magic comes into play.
The boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Okay.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
Seems we're in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
What did happen to all of those manuscripts?
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Okay, we have not been caught. I kind of expected that we'd be caught by the end of this and we'd be running from Louise, but it seems like we're going to be continuing as a spy, so...
I'm glad we've cleared your doubts.
Results are all that matters to me. Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
I don't think you got permission.
Let her do as she pleases.
Okay, there we go.
What's
Girl
wrong,
gets what
Del?
she wants.
Looking a bit green around the gills.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
All right, seems the reputation I gained at the exhibition saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula. We are rank 20. So I think that means that that bet we made, we also won.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I think Hulkenberg is about to lose her shit. Like, I think Hulkenberg might actually have a crush on this girl, so...
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but... how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
No, for real, what happened with the frickin' formula? We had all those formulas, did we leave them behind? I don't actually know where they are.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
Okay.
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
The dude is probably so focused on his goals, he's probably practically asexual, if not just actually asexual.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say,
he's like, can't be distracted.
For a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art.
When we first saw her, in basically an anime cutscene where she sang that song when they announced the competition, I really did not expect her to be a party member.
And nobody else had a plausible
It's
way
really
or
fun.
reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
It's really fun kind of going into this game not knowing who our party members are going to be.
All that just so you could grow
So
as a
please don't
singer.
spoil future ones for me.
You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Alright, she's pretty cool. I like her. Alright, new ally, Juna. Juna, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally. New party member.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Another rank up. I love it.
Gotta get back on track.
All right, significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Okay, so we did get the formulas. Good. And now we just need to figure out what they actually say. What do we think? Like, I'm thinking... Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe her sister. She's supposed to be a scholar, right? So, maybe her Ishkia sister.
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
There we go.
The girl they call...
That's her
the
sister.
Saint?
I was right.
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom?
Okay.
That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Do Ishkia age slower or something? And is that how both Rella and Juna got involved with this group?
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even
Okay,
as
she
a
was just
child,
really
she
young.
outclassed her teachers with an igniter. Wait, you know her? I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Actually.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
For that
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry. All right. And with that, we're going to end this episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and another major milestone in our story is done. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wisdom, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Kato Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Downton, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, Nathan McComb, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.